What's going on YouTube? It's HRod11 back here with another Winning Tips Wednesday, where we give you some tips and tricks to improve your game each and every week. This week, I've decided to show you the best way to get your cards to the maximum parallel so you can quickly get the boosted attributes to your favorite cards in the game. If you found this helpful, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel for more tips every single week. Now the first thing we need to do is make a squad that is specifically built for grinding out these parallels. Whatever cards you want to finish first, throw them into a team, make a lineup in order of your preference. This team has a lot of players that are Parallel 2 and Parallel 3 because I'm trying to make a team full of superfractors by the end of the year. I've got some lower tier pitchers on my team, but I'm trying to get those done for BR. I haven't finished them yet. I'm trying to get around to it. Many people might not have these cards grinded out the whole way, so if you can get cards like Shane Green up to a diamond, that's an extra diamond round in your drafts that people can use to their advantage. Now to do this, we're going to get this done in the extra innings game mode for a few reasons. First off, there are some 6th inning program missions that are extra innings only, so that'll be good for us to knock out some XP while we're in there. Secondly, we can face a team on Legend that isn't very good, and that might sound scary, but hear me out. We can go into a stadium with a lot of altitude, and this will make it like playing an all-star game on Conquest. It'll be pretty easy, you can get a bunch of runs, and you can win the game fairly easily. These teams go off actual ranked seasons teams, so pick the team with the lowest rating, and that should give you the advantage you need to win this game. So pick your stadium, make sure it has a lot of altitude. This one doesn't really, but if you're trying to do this, make sure you have like max altitude. I'm going to go Goose Gossage, he's a Parallel 2, I'm going to get him maxed out. Now, like I said, the lower rating teams have some bad players. Gordon Charlie Morton is starting against my powerful lineup. I'm going to run Goose Gossage as far as I can in this game. Probably a complete game. We're going to try to do that. He might get roughed up a little bit on Legend though, if you go too far with him. But if you make your pitches, he should be okay. So all we're trying to do here really is just minimize damage. Goose Gossage is pitching here. We want him to go mostly the game anyway, so if we can just minimize damage, keep the pitch count down, make outs. The strikeouts don't matter a ton because we're pitching a lot of innings on Legend. Just want to keep the damage to a minimum, get our hits, get as many runs as we can, while still winning the game for those program missions. And the more you get, the better. You can get hundreds of parallel XP in extra innings just playing the game. It's incredible. The better you play, the better you'll get. And it's good practice, you know, trying to play against these teams. If you play against the max team on Legend, it's almost ranked seasons practice for people in the lower difficulties. The pitches won't be coming in quite as fast, but you can use the small PCIs to try to get your timing down, try to get your PCI placement down. It's really a win-win. And the way this works for Parallel XP, since we're playing on Legend, we'll get 1.5 times the amount of XP as you would on Rookie. So if you get 20 XP for something in Rookie difficulty, you'll get at least 30 on Legend just from playing the game. That home run there is huge. The more home runs you can hit, you'll rack up the XP faster and faster. If you go into a stadium with more elevation, like I was saying, like 5280, 5200, 5000, this one's about 2000. If you get into a crazy stadium, I was scoring about 15 runs a game on Legend just from playing against these bad teams. And the more you do that, the faster you can parallel up these cards. If you can get to Parallel 4 just from about 3000 Parallel XP, you can probably get to Parallel 4 in about 4 to 5 games if you use the right cards and do the right things with them in these games. If you hit a couple home runs, you play well, you get 5 at-bats, here's Mookie Betts just crushing one. If you do all that, you can probably get up to Parallel 4 or 5 games. These games take about half an hour to play, I'd say. And that'll be really good for your squad if you can max out everybody, get those +5 boosts. And if you're looking for a way to get better other than custom practice, this is it, because I made a video a while back about how to get into World Series, how to become better. I thought about the approach. If you can work on the approach in this mode, you'll get better for online play, and that's what we're trying to do. You can get into the higher difficulties, you can play against better people, you can beat better people, and you can go to other modes like BR and events and beat them too, as long as you just keep practicing, getting better. That's the best way to do it, is just to work on your approach, work on your timing, and this is in your pitching. That's all you need to do. And if you're wondering if there's a card out there that you might want to use, but you haven't actually tried them yet in any of the modes, go into something like this and try them out. You don't want to take him into ranked seasons and figure out what he's like. If you take him into ranked, you have a rating on those games. You don't want to lose rating just because you don't know what the players are like. So if you can take him into a mode like this, practice with him, get the swing down, that'll really help you in this online game. And if you want to get better at this game, well, really everything in life, actually, If you want to get better at something, the best thing to do is just keep practicing, keep getting better, keep working on your weaknesses. Like I said before in other videos, focus on what you're bad at, fix it, get it better for when you're playing against somebody, and that should help you beat them moving forward. And these games can actually help you in many ways. You can work on your pinpoint pitching, you can work on your PCI placement, you can work on anything you want, and there's some defensive plays by Miguel Cabrera. It will just make you a better player all around. And as you move deeper into these games, you can see that Goose Gossage has 90 pitches. His control is still good, his movement's still good, but this is about the time where they can take you deep because it's still on legend. The computer is just noting that your pitcher has no energy. So they'll get a bunch of hits off you. If you're trying to win these games for the missions, that's something to look out for. Maybe warm the bullpen up and not go all 9 with one guy, but he can usually get it done. These games aren't really too hard. He'll get a few hits here and there. We're trying not to just finish out this game. A complete game is extra PXP for your players, Parallel XP. We're trying to get as much as you can. That'll end the game right there, and we'll see the amounts I get are absolutely insane here. And if you look at the player of the game stats, Marcus Semien had 2 home runs, Betts had a home run and a triple, Soto, Cabrera had home runs. We won the game 7-1 with 11 hits. Gossage had 10 strikeouts, and the Parallel XP, we got Parallel 3 Mookie out of that game, and we got Parallel 4 Marcus Semien out of that game. And looking at the Parallel stats, 442 for Goose Gossage, 157 for Betts and Semien, 75 for other guys, over 100 for Soto. This is what you're looking for. These games will give you a ton of XP. The players you want will go quickly. It is an amazing strategy. If you guys apply this, you can get these done quickly. Goose Gossage can go from Parallel 2 to Parallel 3 in approximately 2.5 games if I tried to do this consistently. Those boosts will be huge for you, and that is all that we're looking for in Diamond Dynasty. So if you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up button for me, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about it. We're going to be making more of these videos in the future, so hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That'll let you know every time I post one of these. So next Wednesday, we'll be talking about something new in the game to help you get better. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.